All right, Weston, just to start out, man, just growing up in baseball, man, who were some of your favorite baseball players?
I really liked watching Jose Reyes and Troy Tulowitzki. Just as a shortstop, those were my two favorite players. Obviously, you got the normal like Derek Jeter, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, all those guys. But I think my favorite players were for sure Jose Reyes and Troy Tulowitzki.
And just your Clemson Tigers, man, can you take me down memory lane? What was it like to be a Tiger?
Yeah, man, it was one of those things. I didn't grow up a Clemson fan, and was actually an NC State fan growing up. They offered me, and I had to go on a couple more visits. Clemson was one of them, and fell in love with the place. Beautiful campus, beautiful baseball field, tradition there, and yeah, enjoyed playing there.
I bet NC State alum Trey Turner's upset about this as well.
I actually played Trey. My freshman year was his junior year, so I played against him, Rodon, and all those guys. But yeah, it was funny to talk about. Sometimes when Clemson's playing or NC State's playing, we're talking about it a little bit.
I love it. Just the journey and the road to the show, man. Just the grind. Can you take us through some of it? What's the journey been like?
Obviously, I wasn't like a high draft pick. I was taken in the 17th round by the Brewers. Spent 7 years in the minor leagues there. Played out that whole contract and then signed here with the Phillies in 23. And yeah, I think going through some injuries, I had thoracic outlet surgery in 21 I had a blood clot, and so I had to get that removed. Kind of took me out of my best season that I was ever having in the minor leagues. And yeah, after that, had a rough 22, got an extra chance here in 23, and had a breakout year. Got an opportunity. I put up some good numbers, but finally got an opportunity. So just like perseverance is probably the best word. Persevering through trials. The political aspect of baseball. There's a lot more than what people see, and it's tough. And minor leagues have gotten a lot better. Pretty much 6 of the years that I was in the minor leagues, I was making like maybe $800 a month, and paying for living, paying clubhouse dues. It's changed a bit, and they're paying for housing and all that now. But yeah, it was tough. Definitely worth it though.
For sure, and it speaks to your resilience as well, and just you put up some huge numbers as well, just in the minors and getting to the show. So, but just what is it meant to be a Philly and to play in front of these fans as well? Really energetic fan base.
Yeah, man, it's incredible. It's one of those things like I have watched my whole life, but never watched knowing that I would play there. And so like seeing it from a fan's perspective, of how crazy it gets. And then being able to play in front of the fans. Sure, they let you know when you're not playing well, but when you are playing well, they have your back, and it gets louder than any place I've been. So, I think just keeping your head down and playing. If you play hard, they're going to respect you, and you'll be able to live with everything. But they are, great to play in front of.
And I got to ask you just quickly about two of your teammates, just Bryce Harper, just coming into that clubhouse. What was it like to meet him, to bond with him, and just what's it been like to be teammates with him?
Yeah, Bryce is a great dude. I think it's funny because we're not that far apart in age. He may be a year or two older than me, but I feel like he's so much older in baseball years. You know what I mean? Because I got up so late, and he'd already had 10 years in the big leagues by the time I was in the big leagues. So, yeah, just watching him growing up, watching him while I was 20 years old. Incredible baseball player, great dude, great guy to be around. Yeah, I think just having somebody like that in the clubhouse. We got a lot of dudes in this clubhouse that are leaders that have been in this game for a long time, and it's a joy to share a clubhouse with these guys.
And you've had one of the best front row seats in baseball to one of my favorite shows right now, and Kyle Schwarber. Just what has it been like to just see bombs fly every night?
It is crazy. I mean, it feels like every swing he takes, there's a shot at a homer. Even when he fouls it back, it looks like a homer swing. So Kyle is one of those dudes that works his butt off. He's a great human being. I can't speak highly enough about him, just how he treats everybody. And I'm glad to see him. He's always had success, but seeing the success he's having right now is a joy to watch.
All right, Weston, man, I appreciate you taking us through your journey, talking some Phillies, man. Congratulations. Keep the ground going, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.